Have you ever felt it? That persistent hum of the world, a relentless current pulling at your attention, leaving you utterly exhausted even when you've done nothing physically strenuous. It's like living inside a swirling fog where thoughts collide, anxieties murmur, and clarity feels like a distant shore. We navigate days, weeks, sometimes years, with this inner haze, convinced it's just how life is meant to be, a constant state of mild chaos. But deep down, there's a quiet yearning for something different, a silent whisper that perhaps, just perhaps, there's a way to step out of the current and find solid ground. And then, if you're listening closely, if you're truly allowing yourself to feel beyond the surface static, you might start to notice tiny shifts, like the first breath of morning air after a long, restless night. These aren't grand pronouncements or sudden epiphanies, but subtle internal changes, almost imperceptible at first, that signal a profound reorientation. It's as if your inner landscape is slowly, gently, unfurling itself, revealing contours you'd forgotten were there. This isn't about perfection, but about the quiet, often overlooked, signs that mental clarity is beginning to bloom within you. It's the journey from the endless noise to the soft, rhythmic beating of your own heart. One of the first whispers you might hear is a sudden, unbidden pause, where before a sharp word or a stressful situation would trigger an instant automatic reaction, now there's a fractional space, a breath. You don't necessarily choosing to pause. It simply, he happens. That quick retort or defensive surge is met with an inner stillness, a moment of observation before response. It's like watching a wave approach the shore, understanding its power, but no longer feeling the immediate need to be swept away. This newfound space allows you to witness your own emotions without being entirely consumed by them, offering a gentle detachment that wasn't there before. It's a quiet victory, this ability to simply obey with what arises, rather than immediately becoming it. Then, you might begin to notice a shift in your internal barometer of worth. The frantic scramble for external validation, the constant checking of others' reactions, the subtle shaping of your words and actions to fit perceived expectations. These start to recede. It's not that you no longer care for connection, but the desperate need for approval soften. You find yourself less invested in the applause, less shattered by criticism. There's a quiet knowing that your inherent value isn't dependent on what someone else thinks or says. This doesn't come from arrogance, but from a growing sense of self-acceptance, a deep-rooted understanding that your inner compass is becoming your truest guide, independent of the winds blowing outside. Along with this, there often comes a surprising comfort with solitude. The thought of an empty evening or a quiet weekend used to fill you with a vague unease, a sense of missing out or being alone. Now, these moments become precious invitation. You start to crave the stillness, the gentle embrace of your own company. The world's demands quieten, and in that space your own thoughts, your own feelings, your own presence become sufficient, even nourishing. You might find joy in simple acts, a cup of tea by the window, a walk without purpose, the silent turning of pages. The fear of being alone transforms into the profound gift of being with yourself, finding solace and renewal in the quiet corners of your own mind. And what about the constant noise of the mental chatter? For so long, it felt like an unruly committee perpetually debating within your skull. Now, you might notice moments of genuine quietude, not an absence of thought entirely, but a lessening of the relentless, self-referential monologue. Style deferential monologue. The mind feels less cluttered, less insistent. You find it easier to focus, to truly immerse yourself in a task or a conversation without 100 other thoughts vying for attention. It's like the settling of dust in a sunbeam. The particles are still there, but they've ceased their frenzied dance, allowing the light to pass through with greater clarity. This improved focus isn't forced. It's a natural byproduct of a mind that is gradually learning to relax its grip. As your own inner world becomes less turbulent, an unexpected sensitivity to the worlds of others often emerges. You find yourself listening more deeply, not just to the words, but to the unspoken currents beneath them. Judgment, that quick, sharp reflex to label and categorize, begins to soften. You see others not as characters in your own story, but as complex beings navigating their own intricate landscapes just as you are. There's a developing empathy, a recognition of shared humanity that transcends differences. This doesn't mean you condone harmful actions, but the rush to condemn gives way to a more spacious understanding, a quiet realization that everyone is, in their own way, seeking their version of peace. And with this widening perspective, your relationship with desire itself may shift. The insatiable urge for more, for new experiences, for possessions that promise fleeting happiness, this begins to transform. You find yourself drawn to simpler pleasures, to contentment found in the present moment, rather than a future acquisition. The craving for external things diminishes, replaced by a deeper appreciation for what already is, for the small miracles of daily life. It's like a river that once rushed towards the sea, now finding its own quiet pools and gentle meanders, recognizing that the journey itself holds as much beauty as the destination. Perhaps the most profound sign of all is a growing acceptance of uncertainty. The mind, in its earlier state, clung desperately to control, to knowing the next step, to having all the answers. The unknown felt like a threat, but now there's a quiet loosening of that grip. You find yourself more able to sit with questions, to allow possibilities to unfold without immediate resolution. There is a subtle trust in the unfolding of life, a recognition that not everything needs to be planned or perfectly understood. It's like surrendering to the vastness of the night sky, comfortable with the infinite stars you cannot name, yet knowing they are precisely where they need to be. These signs, these quiet shifts, are not destinations but gentle guideposts. They mark the journey of returning home to yourself, of clearing the inner mist to reveal the calm, clear essence that has always resided within. Mental clarity isn't about having all the answers, but about realizing that the most profound wisdom often lies in the stillness between the questions. It's an ongoing process of gentle unveiling, a deepening appreciation for the quiet rhythm of your own awakening.